Okay, I just wanted to do a brief video. This is going to be my first video. Of course, it's going to be about Cardano, which is my largest position in crypto. I just want to go over a few of the details, a few of the things I've learned since I've been in crypto, which July was my first purchase, a little bit before July, but I just go with July for a reference point. Couple sites I really like. I really like this CryptoPanic.com because the view is just, news. And you can read news, and obviously somebody writes the news, but you can look at whatever you want to here as far as whatever coin you want. You come up here to the search bar. I just typically go Cardano or whatever I'm looking up at that point in time. And it kind of gives you the news over here that you can click on. The heading I chose was IOHK lays out the plan for the upcoming year. This year being the year of DeFi and expansion are things that are the major two things. You see here the DApp system is continuing to grow. There's 171 projects, I believe, that are currently being built on Cardano, with only 2 being released. Number 1 being Muesliswap, number 2 being a Sunday swap. The one I use mostly is the Muesliswap because it was the first one out and I was excited to use it. And the system works very well. It's more or less an order book where you can come in, you look at what coin you're interested in. Sunday swap, Milk is one I currently own. And this is order book type status. So in order to do a transaction, if you would just hit sell and you submit the transaction, you say okay, yep, I'm okay selling that, and then you have to enter your spending password. It will then move over into your open orders, and when it hits your limit price, which you're able to set, which I absolutely love about Muesliswap, it'll execute your order and submit the funds right back into the wallet that you use to submit the order, which is awesome. Another thing on Cardano, the CNFT space is absolutely going wild, right? I just want to take it back to a tweet mid this month, morning news, I was saying that Muesliswap was going to hit, 3 million. I don't think they ever got there. I think they topped out at about 2.8. But still, end of day, they are responsible for the major amount of smart contracts that are currently on Cardano, which, like I said, at this point is almost 700,000. By tomorrow it'll be 700,000 contracts. That's moving, being that it just opened up in September. We are second as far as volume, right? As far as volume moved, as you can see right here, Cardano ADA, number 2, adjusted volume is 5.69 billion, right? Compared to Ethereum, which is the OG, which is, the first mover, which moved 4.97 billion. However, the staggering fact that I find is that Ethereum cost 33.48 million to do, billion less, essentially 1.1 billion less transactions. 33.4 million versus 53,000. Those numbers are staggering. So once everything gets up and running, once the initial hype wears off of everybody wanting to be the first to put transactions through, everything's going to calm down, everything's going to settle, more dApps are going to come on, but the ecosystem is expanding. The functionality of the Cardano ecosystem is expanding. And that's what I'm most excited about, to see where this is going to go. I was off a little bit when I said, we'd be, looking at 1 million smart contracts by the end of the month, but we're darn close. We didn't miss it by much. Slow and steady wins the race. So, that's where we're headed. So my question is, I wonder how long it will take till we are first as far as, on-chain activity. It's kind of hard with the, market cap of Bitcoin being so huge and what most people know about being just Bitcoin, right? This kind of illustrates that, there's a lot of money and a lot of transactions and a lot of things going through these blockchains, and it's not going away. Russia just decided not to ban it, but, they're going to come out with, protocols, and they're going to come out with, things this year in order to, regulate it. And I think it's going to happen across the board. Nobody knows what to do with regulation when they don't know what we're dealing with. But, it's all new. It's all fresh. And, it's not going away. Bitcoin's not going away. Been around since 2015. I knew about it back then, but I didn't put any faith in it. Well, now the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the numbers. Crypto's here to stay, guys. So that's my take on it. This is me doing my part, right? I'd like to do a video, 2 videos a week, and I will talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about, and see what we can do, see what we can learn together. If there's something I don't know, I'd love to learn it. I appreciate your time. Thanks for coming by, and talk to you soon.